Hey guys, it's Renee. I'm going to just do a quick video because I want to kind of try to check in weekly. So this video I didn't really know what I was going to talk about, and then something kind of cool happened at 4 o'clock in the morning this morning. I woke up from a really shitty nightmare, which not the cool part, obviously, but and I couldn't remember what the nightmare was. You just kind of wake up with like that feeling of dread, and that feeling that I was being watched, and I was sleeping. I had my sleep mask on offline, so I had that on, so I couldn't just open my eyes and see if someone was here right in front of me. But I was sleeping in the living room with my daughter because we were up late watching a movie, and then we just kind of decided to just crash and sleep in there because we were watching scary stuff earlier. Anyways, so I felt super scared. Like I felt, just this creepy feelings up your spine, and felt that if I did take off my mask, I would see someone's face right here that wasn't my dog or a family member. And it felt really like some of it could have been, I do a lot of shadow work, dream work, combined. And some of it could have definitely been that, I think. But anyways, I knew some of it was irrational fear. So I did something that I haven't tried yet before. I've been working with angels more off and on, and I've never tried calling out to one to help me. And in my mind, I thought of Archangel Michael, like immediately. It was like, I need you, come to me, come help me, come protect me, protect my daughter. If there's anything in here, clear it out, or if it's just inside of me giving me this feeling of dread, clear it out of me. And I called out, through my mind, I called his name 3 or 4 times. So all of a sudden I saw through my mask at 4 in the morning, pitch black in the house, I saw bright light, then the light was gone, and then I felt like something move the hair off my forehead, almost like, like a parent will do to a child or something. Just move the hair real quick. That was really awesome. And, if you're spending one moment in like serious dread and freaking the F out that something is standing in front of you, and a moment later having your hair moved gives you a feeling of absolute peace, there's someone there. There has to be someone there. So all day I've just kind of been like, thank you, Michael, over and over again. It's really cool. So I've worked with fairies, I feel like, off and on throughout my life, because even when I was young and I didn't really, understand what I was doing, it was more the child's innocence and ultimate beliefs, easy beliefs, I guess I could say, that I feel like I worked with them in my imagination, in my daily life, keeping it together through a lot of stress in my early life, going through like home situations and stuff. But so this was the first time I had reached out to an angel, and for years I was kind of, I guess as a witch, I was kind of unclear of where I stood with angels, where they stood with me. But over the past year and a half, I've started to grow like a much closer relationship with angels, and I'm starting to use them more in meditation and to reach out to. But this was just the first time that it hadn't been something I deeply planned on doing. Like deeply, like for me, like planning a meditation, sitting down and doing it, or studying, praying, lighting incense, doing candles, getting out the crystals, all that. It was just me in a moment, really reaching out with all my anxiety and fear, but with 100% like just security in that moment that he was going to come and help me, and to just have that visual and then that feeling. And then right after that all happened, then I finally had the courage to take off my mask, and my daughter was asleep on the other couch in the living room. Both the dogs were crashed at our feet, and The lights were all off in the house. No one was downstairs but us. So it was a really exciting moment. So I guess, yeah, that was just, I just really couldn't wait to share it with someone. I told my daughter about it and she was really excited. I don't really tell my husband all that kind of stuff because he's like, you know, he doesn't make fun of me or anything like that, but he's like, oh, okay, sure. You know, just kind of, our belief systems are quite a bit different. So I just wanted to come on here and share that with you guys. And I'm super curious about, you know, you guys having moments like that, you know, stuff that's come out. Anyways, I thought I also pulled myself a couple cards right before I started doing this video. Well, actually, I pulled one card, and it's creative writing, Archangel Gabriel, who I get this card a lot as a writer, especially when I've been neglecting my writerly duties. This week, I had set aside some time to write and to edit, and I ended up doing a lot more reading, which I'm not ashamed of. Actually, that's a good one. I did some napping, and I ran some errands and got some crystals. So, yes, Gabrielle, this is something I need to get back on immediately. And then this was my jumper. This card jumped out while I was going into meditation. So Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. So thank you, Michael, again. Yay. Oh, and then let me show you. I only have like super teeny tiny crystals. That's just all I had up till this point. My daughter and I went to the rock shop today, and she was so sweet. She bought me a couple of crystals. I went and stood, you know, and held everything in my hands until I found a couple I liked, and they were really inexpensive. So this is a nice big quartz crystal, and it's got some like golden flecks and stuff in there. And then a nice big amethyst. And they had a lot of other stuff, but the reason she bought them for me was because their card machine was down, so they were only taking cash. And I don't carry cash, like, ever, right? So she had cash, being a 10-year-old, so she bought me these, and bought herself a couple cool ones too. But I'm really excited. I'm going to put them out under the full moon here on the 29th and get them charged up, and I'm excited to start using them. I haven't done a lot with crystals, so I'm super excited to start that journey. And let's see what else. Oh, I added a full moon reading to my shop this week, and those will be done within a few days of the full moon. So I was just looking at the calendar. The full moon is on the 29th, so those will be done a few days before and on the day of. And they're fun readings. So if you're curious about that, check my link below. But yeah, I was just really excited to come on and share with you what happened with me and Michael. But yeah, so I hope you're having a really blessed day, and leave a comment, please, if you've had some experiences like this. I'd love to read about them. Okay, bye.